Animal abuse in testing labs is a highly concerning issue that has affected millions of animals worldwide. Testing labs use animals for conducting experiments and testing various products to ensure their safety for human use. However, this process often involves severe physical and psychological torture for the innocent animals, causing immense suffering and ultimately leading to their death. This essay will explore in detail the horrors of animal abuse in testing labs, discussing the various types of abuse, ethical concerns, and alternatives to animal testing. One of the most widespread forms of animal abuse in testing labs is force feeding. This involves forcing animals to ingest harmful chemicals, drugs, or other substances to test their toxicity levels. In most cases, this process leads to severe reactions like vomiting, diarrhea, seizures, and even death. Similarly, animals are often subjected to painful procedures like skin irritancy tests, eye irritation tests, and more. They are restrained, and highly concentrated toxins are applied directly to their exposed skin or eyes. These tests often cause extreme pain and disfigurement. Besides, testing labs also conduct lethal dose tests, where animals are forced to ingest lethal doses of various substances to test their effects. This process often involves high levels of fear and psychological trauma for the animals. Furthermore, animals are often confined and deprived of food and water for longer durations. This process Fortunately, there are several alternatives to animal testing available for use in testing labs. These alternatives include computer models, in vitro testing, stem cell research, and human clinical trials, among other methods. These alternatives provide efficient and accurate results with minimal harm to animals. Leads to severe malnutrition and dehydration, which can lead to severe organ damage. The ethical implications of animal abuse in testing labs are another major concern. Testing companies often prioritize the safety of their products over animal welfare, considering them as mere commodities rather than sentient beings. This raises the question of the moral justification for such cruel behavior towards animals for human benefit. Animal rights activists argue that this violates the principle of animal ethics, which states that animals, like humans, have inherent rights to protection from unnecessary harm and suffering. In conclusion of this part, animal abuse in testing labs is a highly concerning issue that requires immediate attention. The type of abuse ranges from force feeding and painful procedures to lethal dose testing and severe confinement. Such cruel behavior towards animals violates basic ethical principles and raises several ethical concerns. Fortunately, by employing alternatives to animal testing, we can achieve scientific advancement without causing unnecessary harm to animals. It is critical that we as a society continue to challenge such behavior and advocate for animal welfare, protecting these innocent creatures from all forms of cruelty.